What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of Ron and Kelly's Excellent Adventures.
It's an adventure for sure.
We haven't made a video in a while, but I'm really frustrated right now, so I thought I would do a product review on this item right here. This is a C by GE smart bulb. It's a pretty cool bulb. My son bought one last year for Christmas. They turn every color you want to do. They work with Google Home, and they work with your Alexa app on your Echoes or what have you. We have Echoes. We have them in Echo Dots, except for in the kitchen that we have an Echo Show. And we've had a lot of fun with it. Like I say, my son bought one of these. I think it was before Christmas last year, and I've always been fascinated with new technology, and I had to have one, and then I had to have 3.
Then he had to have 5.
10.
And 10.
And we now have 18. You know what? I didn't count the front porch. 18, 19, 20, 21. We now have 21 of these light bulbs. My house is pretty much dependent now on the C by GE smart bulb. Every one of them has worked. I have yet to have one to fail. They have been a lot of fun. Alexa, shut up. That was the timer. Kelly gets frustrated when I tell her to shut up, but she doesn't listen to me if I tell her to stop. So anyway.
She does to me.
Yeah, I tell her to shut up and it works. So anyway, we now have 21 of these in our house, and it's neat, you know. It's Alexa, turn the... I better not say that because then she'll start trying. Anytime you see, there she is answering me. You just tell her, you know, and hey, turn on this one, turn on this one, turn on this room, turn on the front porch, turn on the back porch, turn off this, turn off that, turn it to red, turn it to green, turn it to fuchsia, turn it to blue, whatever color you want. These things work, and they all work. I've yet to have one to burn out, and I like them. But you should know what you're getting before you invest over $500 in light bulbs, because yesterday all of my bulbs quit. Now they still light, they just no longer work with my app. So I tried everything. I got on YouTube and tried to find out what was going on with these bulbs. Every time I would tell Alexa to turn them off, it would say they're not responding. Tried deleting the skill and redoing it, and that just didn't make any sense to me, that every skill quit working, every light bulb quit working. And I have a smart switch on my back porch which runs our party lights around our fireplace and also runs my fluorescent lights on my carport, and those still work, just these do not work. So I found a YouTube video where a guy said the router was his problem, and well, I've rebooted my router, I've rebooted my Wi-Fi, I've tried well, these bulbs are a pain in the butt to reset, first of all. If you do have, let me back up, because we have had to do this. When we first got these bulbs, my son had a Google Home, and for some reason these would just quit on his Google Home. And so you'd have to reset these bulbs, and I shit you not, you take one bulb, and to reset it you have to turn off the power for 5 seconds, turn it on for 5 seconds, turn it off for 5 seconds, or 8 seconds. And you have to do this series of on and off, I think about a dozen times, and then it blinks and it's reset, and you can reset up everything to your stuff. So anyway, I never had that issue with my Alexa, so he ended up getting an Alexa, and we have the whole house set up on that. So anyway, these things quit working. So after I tried everything, watching YouTube videos, I finally emailed customer support, and right away I got a response from customer support saying they're busy and they'll get back to us. Well, I got an email this afternoon, and the guy told me, he said that their servers are down, or were down and went down last night, and that they're now back up and my lights should be working now. I'm like, oh, this is awesome. So I called my wife and I said, hey, are the bulbs working? She says no. And I said, have you tried them? I got an email from GE saying that they're working now and try it. So she tried it, still says they're not working. You tell Alexa to do it, and she says that they're not responding. So when the guy responded back to me, he said if I have any other issues to call this number. So I called the number when I got home, and I shit you not, the guy literally, customer service literally told me, quote, "I'm trying to find the same answers you are." So, of course, I questioned why my light bulbs are affected by their server. So now my concern is this, and maybe it's not a big deal, but I assumed that you buy a Wi-Fi device, you hook it to your Wi-Fi, you run the GE app, in which in turn puts this over to the Alexa app. Why would GE's server affect my bulb? Well, apparently it does. But this is concerning to me because, like I say, these bulbs, I have not had a single one of them burn out. But what happens when GE quits updating their server? What happens when there's new technology, which, you know, our whole lives, new technology happens. So what happens when new technology happens and they no longer update their server? Do my bulbs not work anymore? These bulbs are $29 a piece. You can get them on sale at Lowe's every now and again for $19.99, but they're 29 bucks. I have 21 of them. I love this technology, but why does GE servers have anything to do with this? So anyway, I emailed the guy back at customer service, and I told him his customer service rep was an idiot. Obviously, they hired him off the corner and said, hey, start taking these phone calls. But anyway, you know, I spent 45 minutes waiting to talk to him, and he answered the phone and had no answer for me. So anyway, like I say, I love these bulbs, but before you invest in them, you should know. It's not just your Wi-Fi. It's not just your home network. Something at GE is involved in these, and makes me question what I've done. I don't know if other smart bulbs are the same, but this smart bulb will not work if GE or C by GE's servers go down. So anyway, they've now been down for well over 24 hours. My bulbs still do not work. I've asked GE the question, why do their servers affect this bulb? Why is their customer service rep an idiot? And why does no one have answers? So anyway, C by GE, great bulb, a lot of fun, makes your life a lot easier, turning on your lights, you don't trip over stuff when you're trying to go into the kitchen in the middle of the night, but they may not work forever. So, you gonna come say goodbye, Kelly?
Yes,
I'm pretty much done. I just wanted to rant. C by GE bulbs. I've already got them in every outlet in my house, so I don't know what I'm going to do now. But they do work. If you turn the light on, they'll come on.
right.
Whatever color they were on before the server went
Before
down.
the server went down.
So this particular bulb was red when the server went down. So that means this bulb is red forever unless I reboot it and reinstall it. But then it may not work at all.
Well, and hopefully, when we get the answer to this problem and we figure it out, or somebody calls us and tell us what the problem is, then we can pass that on to you and update you and let you know, okay, this is what the problem was, this is something to consider as well.
I'm not telling you don't buy them. Just know what you're getting before you do it. Are we done?
We're done.
I'm Buck Rub.
I'm Kelly.
Bye. I did want to mention one other thing about these bulbs, and it's probably the only thing that I've hated about them the whole time I've had them. Of course, all of your outlets are on. You leave them on all the time. That way you can turn them on by voice command. But if your power goes out in the middle of the night and your, of course, all your lights go off, when your power comes back on, all your bulbs come back on. Know that too.